Good morning, Early Purple Orchids, Part 2. Welcome to Potton Wood. This is a first for me, but this time last year there was quite a lot of good press about early purple orchids here at Potton Wood. I didn't come down, but once again this year people are talking it up. A good collection of early purples, so yeah, somewhere different. So I thought I'd come down and see what it's got. Another cracking collection of bluebells. No idea where I'm going, but we'll just have a wander around and see what's what. I can see a solitary, well, there's a few actually, there's a few early purples. I was going to say there's a solitary early purple, but there's a few of them around here. Nice soft pink. There's some quite good numbers here. Pretty much the same colour scheme at the moment, but we're going to find something, I'm sure, that bucks the trend. A little bit like Southwick Wood. There are some pale pink ones, some quite nice colour variations, but I think they're just a little bit, maybe 3 or 4 days behind the purple ones. That's quite a nice colour scheme, but I think they're not fully open yet. Standing all alone amongst the bluebells. Well, aside from that early patch that we saw of about 20 or 30, yeah, just struggling now to find anything at all. There's going to be more. I just haven't bumped into them yet, he said optimistically. I think the score is something like Bluebells 30,000. Early purples 0. Just find one. I'm sure I can see one over there. I'm sure I can. What a good spot that was. It's only one. It's only bog standard, but it's the first one I've seen for 20 minutes. Maybe there's more. I was just looking back through some of the reports from Potton Wood last year about this time. 1,000 plus reported here. 1 week ago, several hundred reported here. I think I've seen about 70 so far, roughly. So I can only assume there's some hot spots to come. So I shall persevere. I'm going around the perimeter at the moment. If I don't find anything around the perimeter, it's a case of ploughing down the centre. But with those sort of numbers being spoken about, there's a lot more to be found here. A lot more. You do find with early purples that they tend to grow in numbers in small patches. You never find one on its own. So if you do find one, stick around because there's going to be more, and then you can walk for miles and see nothing. So I'll settle for seeing one at the moment. No sooner are you talking about such things as a little group pop up right next to me. It's going to look, it's quite a big one. That's about 2 foot, in fact, probably more than 2 foot tall, that one. That's another of those early purples. I think that's going to be a really nice one. The colour scheme looks good, but it hasn't opened yet. It's just starting to open at the bottom. Makes them look a bit scruffy, but we're just about a week early for that one, unfortunately. Must have spent the last 45 minutes completely and utterly lost. Not that it bothers me. I'm right in the middle of the woods now, ploughing my way down the centre, finding the odd patch, just the odd patch, nothing spectacular yet. But we're running out of area to search now. We're heading back towards the entrance, but you know, fingers crossed, something might show up. Getting these odd little small patches of nondescript looking early purples. One down there, there's a couple up here. Nothing to shout about really. You know what? That's very decent colour scheme. I quite like that one. I'll give that one the orchid of the day so far. I think that's just about it for Potton Wood. I think I've done 7.5 kilometres, so it's a big walk. I don't see hundreds, but There are scattered little groups of half a dozen if you go into the centre of the woods, so I suppose a lot of scattered groups of half a dozen add up. There might be a couple of hundred, nothing too special. Not seeing anything that's made me go, wow, that's a conker, etc, etc. So yeah, maybe in a week's time there might be a few of the pinker ones in fuller flower. But otherwise, pleased I've checked it out. You've got to check these places out, but I don't think I'll be rushing back in a hurry. They're all pretty straightforward early purple orchids, so I've now got to try and find how the hell to get out of here.